Obatala, creator of human bodies, shaped humanity from clay and breathed life into physical form. Welcome to Deca Rankings. Previously, I had created a video covering the top 10 gods of Africa. However, this was somewhat lessening to African culture as a whole, since Africa is large and comprises many cultures and pantheons. As such, I will be focusing on individual pantheons of gods, specifically the larger or more well-known ones. Starting with Top 10 Most Powerful Yoruba Gods. From the heart of West Africa comes one of the world's most influential spiritual traditions. The Yoruba pantheon shaped not only Nigerian culture, but spread across the Atlantic through the diaspora, influencing religions in Cuba, Brazil, Haiti, and beyond. These Orishas commanded the forces of nature, human destiny, and cosmic balance. Today we rank the top 10 most powerful gods of Yoruba mythology. From the least to the most mighty, we will explore their domains, sacred stories, worship practices, and how their influence remains vibrant in modern spiritual traditions worldwide. Number 10. Olokun. Olokun, deity of the deep ocean and wealth, ruled the mysterious depths beyond human reach. Neither fully male nor female in most traditions, Olokun commanded the unfathomable riches and terrors of the seafloor. Legends tell of Olokun's challenge to Olodumare's supremacy, sending floods to destroy humanity until restrained by divine intervention. Devotees believed Olokun controlled prosperity, as ocean trade brought wealth to coastal communities. The deity's realm held drowned souls, shipwrecked treasures, and secrets hidden in darkness. Worship centered in coastal cities like Lagos and Benin, where priests wore white robes and coral beads symbolizing ocean wealth. In the diaspora, Olokun merged with ocean deities in Santeria and Candomblé, maintaining power over the sea. Today, Olokun represents the unconscious mind's depths, hidden wealth, and the mysteries that lie beyond human understanding, remaining a powerful force in Yoruba spiritual practice worldwide. Number 9. Eshu/Elegba. Eshu, the divine trickster and messenger, stood at crossroads between human and divine worlds, chaos and order. No ritual could succeed without honoring Eshu first, making him essential despite his unpredictable nature. Stories describe him causing conflict between friends with clever deceptions, testing human character through mischief and hardship. He carried messages between humans and Orishas, determining whether prayers reached their destinations. His dual nature represented life's moral complexity, neither purely good nor evil, but enforcing cosmic balance through disruption. Worshippers left offerings at crossroads, doorways, and market entrances, acknowledging his control over transitions and choices. Misunderstanding missionaries often confused Eshu with the Christian devil, but his role transcended simple evil. In diaspora religions, he became Elegua in Santeria and Exu in Candomblé, maintaining his crucial position. Today, Eshu symbolizes necessary disruption, the importance of honoring all forces in nature, and the guardian of life's pivotal moments and decisions. Number 8. Orunmila. Orunmila, deity of wisdom and divination, possessed knowledge of human destiny and the secrets of the universe. As witness to creation, he alone understood the Ifa divination system, the sacred tool for communicating divine will. Through trained priests called Babalawos, Orunmila revealed individuals' destinies, prescribed solutions to problems, and guided communities through crises. Myths describe him as peaceful mediator among Orishas, using wisdom rather than force to resolve conflicts. The Ifa corpus contained thousands of verses holding philosophy, history, medicine, and moral guidance passed down through generations. His worship required years of study, as priests memorized vast oral literature to interpret divination. Devotees sought his guidance before major life decisions, believing his wisdom prevented disaster and ensured proper alignment with destiny. In the Americas, Ifa divination survived slavery, maintaining its sophisticated system across Cuba, Brazil, and Trinidad. Modern practitioners worldwide consult Orunmila through Ifa, making him a living bridge between ancient wisdom and contemporary spiritual seeking. Number 7. Oshun. Oshun, goddess of rivers, love, fertility, and wealth, embodied sensuality, beauty, and feminine power. Her sacred river provided fresh water essential for survival, making her worship practical and spiritual. Legends tell how she saved humanity when male Orishas attempted creation without her, their efforts failing until they begged her assistance. She possessed unmatched beauty and charm, using feminine wiles to accomplish what force could not. Devotees sought her blessings for conception, love, prosperity, and protection of children. Her worship involved offerings of honey, mirrors, brass, and yellow cloth at riverside shrines where priestesses danced in her honor. Despite her gentle associations, Oshun could be fierce when provoked, turning rivers into destructive floods. In the diaspora, she became Oshun in Santeria, maintaining massive devotion, especially in Cuba, where the Virgin of Charity was syncretized with her. Today, Oshun represents feminine power, the necessity of women's participation in all endeavors, and the truth that gentleness combined with strength creates unstoppable force. Number 6. Ogun. Ogun, god of iron, war, technology, and progress, wielded the machete that cleared paths through wilderness and the weapons that defended communities. As master of metallurgy, he gifted humanity with tools, transforming civilization from stone to iron age. Myths describe him as tireless worker, fierce warrior, and protector of oaths, punishing those who broke sworn promises. His domain expanded from blacksmiths to all who worked with metal, surgeons with scalpels, drivers with vehicles, soldiers with weapons. Worship involved offerings of palm wine, cola nuts, and dog sacrifices at forges and forest clearings. Devotees swore binding oaths on iron objects sacred to Ogun, knowing violation meant certain death from his justice. Despite his martial nature, Ogun represented civilization's advance, as iron tools built cities, harvested crops, and defended against enemies. In the Americas, he became Ogun in Santeria and remains patron of metalworkers, soldiers, and laborers. Today, Ogun symbolizes technology's power, the dignity of labor, hard work's nobility, and the warrior spirit required to overcome obstacles and forge new paths forward. Number 5. Yamaya/Yamoja. Yamaya, mother of waters and all Orishas, represented the ocean as life's source, womb of existence itself. Myths describe her as supremely maternal, protecting her children with fierce devotion while nurturing all life. She birthed the first Orishas from her body, making her the cosmic mother whose waters brought forth creation. Her domain encompassed oceans, maternal love, women's mysteries, and the moon's cycles controlling tides and feminine rhythms. Devotees, especially pregnant women and mothers, sought her protection during childbirth and child-rearing. Worship involved offerings of watermelons, molasses, and blue items cast into the sea or rivers. When angered, her ocean could destroy with tsunamis and storms, reminding humans of maternal power's terrible aspect. In the Americas, particularly Brazil and Cuba, she became one of the most beloved deities, identified with the Virgin Mary in Catholic syncretism. Today, Yamaya represents the great mother archetype, the nurturing yet terrible power of feminine divinity, and life's origin in primordial waters, commanding vast devotion in African diaspora religions worldwide. Number 4. Oya. Oya, goddess of winds, storms, transformation, and death, commanded the powerful forces that swept away the old to make room for the new. She controlled the Niger River's turbulent waters and the violent winds preceding thunderstorms, making her presence both feared and revered. Myths describe her as Shango's favorite wife, equally fierce in battle, wielding lightning alongside him and leading the dead to the afterlife. She guarded cemeteries and crossroads between life and death, with unique power over the realm of ancestors. Her winds could destroy villages or bring life-giving rain, representing change's necessary but destructive nature. Warriors and women seeking strength invoked her for courage, as she represented feminine power in its most forceful form. Worship involved offerings of eggplant, red wine, and purple cloth, while devotees danced wildly to summon her transformative energy. In the diaspora, particularly Cuba and Brazil, she remained powerful as Oya in Santeria and Iansa in Candomblé. Today, Oya symbolizes necessary change, the power to destroy what no longer serves, women's rage as sacred force, and transformation's violent beauty that clears space for rebirth. Number 3. Shango. Shango, god of thunder, lightning, fire, and kingship, ruled with explosive power and royal authority that commanded absolute respect. Historical traditions describe him as fourth king of the Oyo Empire, deified after death for his extraordinary power and justice. He wielded the double-headed axe and hurled thunderbolts from the sky, his anger destroying enemies and unjust rulers with lightning strikes. Myths tell of his numerous wives, including the fierce Oya and the sensual Oshun, and his rivalry with brother Ogun over power and women. As divine king, he represented righteous rulership, masculine power, justice enforced through strength, and the dangerous attraction of charisma. His devotees believed he protected them from enemies, granted victory in conflicts, and punished liars and thieves with lightning strikes. Worship involved elaborate drumming, dancing, and fire displays, with priests entering possession trance to channel his fierce energy. In the diaspora, he became one of the most popular Orishas, maintaining massive following in Cuba, Brazil, and Trinidad as Shango and Zango. Today, Shango embodies masculine power, leadership's responsibilities, justice's fierce enforcement, and charisma's double-edged nature that both attracts and destroys. Number 2. Obatala. Obatala, creator of human bodies and deity of purity, wisdom, and peace, shaped humanity from clay and breathed life into physical form. Myths describe him as sculptor of human forms in the womb, with birth defects occurring when he drank palm wine during creation, leading devotees to abstain from alcohol in his honor. As eldest Orisha, he represented moral authority, cool wisdom that tempered hot-headed deities, and patient justice that valued peace over violence. His domain included human consciousness, moral law, leadership through wisdom rather than force, and the highest ideals of civilization. Devotees dressed in white, symbolizing his purity, and maintained strict moral codes under his watchful guidance. Worship emphasized calm contemplation, peaceful resolution of conflicts, and artistic creation reflecting his role as divine sculptor. When other Orishas argued, Obatala's judgment settled disputes with wisdom, all respected. In the Americas, he became Obatala in Santeria, often syncretized with Jesus Christ due to his purity and mercy. Today, Obatala represents the highest human aspirations: peace, wisdom, artistic creation, moral clarity, and the belief that patience and purity ultimately triumph over violence and chaos. Number 1. Olodumare/Olorun. Olodumare, the supreme creator and source of all existence, stood above all Orishas as the ultimate divine power beyond full human comprehension. As the eternal, omnipotent force that created the universe and all deities within it, Olodumare delegated cosmic responsibilities to the Orishas while remaining the final authority. Unlike the other deities, Olodumare received no direct worship or sacrifices, as this supreme being was too vast, too distant, too perfect for human ritual to reach. Myths describe Olodumare as just judge of all actions, destiny's author, and the consciousness behind existence itself. The name means owner of heaven, or almighty, reflecting absolute supremacy no other power could challenge. When problems arose that Orishas could not solve, only Olodumare's intervention could restore cosmic order. Philosophers debated whether Olodumare was personal god or impersonal force, whether male, female, or beyond gender entirely. In diaspora religions, this concept influenced Caribbean and South American theology, maintaining the idea of supreme god above lesser deities. Today, Olodumare represents ultimate reality, the unknowable source of existence, the divine intelligence ordering the cosmos, and the truth that some mysteries transcend understanding, remaining forever beyond the grasp of human minds yet present in every moment. These Orishas shaped not only Yoruba civilization, but influenced spiritual traditions across the Atlantic world. Their stories continue to guide millions, their power remains real to devotees, and their wisdom still speaks to fundamental human needs. From the supreme creator to the forces of nature, love, and death, they represent a complete spiritual system that has survived centuries, proving that their influence transcends time, geography, and cultural boundaries. Like this video, and subscribe to Deca Rankings for more videos like this.